Good morning. This is Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair here in Ogden, Utah. Today we're working on a 2020 Honda Accord. Customer states the AC is just not blowing as cold as it used to be. So we hooked up our gauges and we did see that the AC was a little low on charge. So what we did is we went ahead and added some dye to the system. We added some Freon into it and we let it run. And we haven't seen any leaks as of yet from the AC system. The vehicle is 5 years old and you are expected to lose a little bit of Freon every year. I definitely know that this could be a leak, slow one somewhere, but at the moment with the UV light, we didn't see anything coming from the condenser, no rock chip spots. We didn't see anything coming out of the ports here or here. So it could maybe be something on the evaporator, or the AC compressor itself, but at the moment I'm not seeing anything. I don't have any indication that there is a major leak. It could just be a slow one that we'd maybe eventually see, or the pressure sensor. But we'll definitely get back with the customer in a few weeks to see if it has in fact gone down, or if in fact it really was just a slow leak from old age. But if we look around the vehicle, everything's looking really nice. The batteries may be a little dirty, but that doesn't really mean that it's a bad battery. When we were here last time, we did a complete AC diag to see if it was the AC compressor having issues. We did pulse width modulation on the lab scope, and those both look great. We checked the battery's voltage, which looked great as well. It was about 12.3 volts. And yes, 12.6 is correct, but 12.3 is still pretty acceptable for this vehicle, given the fact that I had had it on, not running for a while. And then we checked to see that we had power and ground at the AC compressor, and all those passed. So that told us that we did have probably a low AC pressure values. And when we connected up the gauges, that was confirmed by having about a 10 PSI on the low side and 100 PSI on the high side. We charged those up to spec, and now the AC is blowing perfectly cold with the dye in it, so we should be able to see any leaks. Now, one of the important things to remember is that this is a hybrid, which means it does take specific oils. And if you look right here onto the AC sticker, it's going to tell you right there it takes 1234YF, but then it takes oil type ND oil 11 PO. So PO oil is for electric vehicles, and it's a non-electric conductive compressor oil that prevents sparks from happening internal into the AC system. So we've got that going with it as a hybrid safe dye. Important thing to remember, but everything's back together. The only thing that I want to bring up, and it's going to be nearly impossible to see where it's coming from without doing some more investigating, but and it is going to be tough. Next to the transmission on the engine side, just that little bell housing area, there is an oil leak coming from it. Let me grab my flashlight. Maybe we can see some of the oil. But that is something that definitely, next oil change, I would really recommend getting a look at. We can see it maybe. We can see the oil coming from there, and it's kind of hard to tell where it's coming from, but it is a decent amount, not too terrible. I don't see any drops on the pavement or in the garage, so the skid plate is in fact catching that. But overall, this is looking fantastic. The tires brand new, the brakes look brand new as well. That's kind of the benefit to hybrids, is they almost never wear out their brakes. Overall, the vehicle looks like it's in fantastic condition. Thanks for joining us. This is Nomad Mobile Maintenance and Repair.